Sergeant Mason, you see the individual not put the rifle down, but take the left hand off of the balancing end of the rifle and hold it up in the air like this.
The gun down and approach slowly.
Listen, I saw what you can do. Saw it all. Listen, I need some help.
All right. Put the gun down. You'll get your help.
Listen, this is one of the last things I've got left. I don't want to put it down.
I need the names of the people we're looking for. I just want to make sure that Wright is not one of the people we're looking for.
I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Wright is a name of one of the AWOLs.
Gunny, I got the perfect headshot lined up. You want me to take it? You want me to bum rush him? We cover you what? Good.
Let's bring him live. Let's bring him in live.
Roger that.
And so I got my gun up, and I'll approach him slowly. It says, "We're here to help. You cooperate, you'll be fine."
I have no intention of harming anyone. No intention whatsoever.
I'll move slowly towards him.
All right.
Gun aimed at him.
It's a female. It's a she.
She, sorry. Gun aimed at her.
Mm-hmm.
And gradually approach her until I can take the barrel of the gun away.
Oh, as you get close to the barrel of the gun, what are you doing?
Okay. I've got the gun. I've got my gun out, holding it at her.
Okay. Listen, you don't need to point that at me.
Then put yours down.
I don't mean you any harm. I need this rifle.
I hear you. Put it down. You're in good hands. That's why I haven't shot you yet.
Go ahead and make a manipulation roll for me, Mason.
Shot you yet.
Come on. Manipulation there. Oh yeah, I got a lot of bonuses there too.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Okay, fine, but when you have my trust, will you give it back?
Yeah, you can have it back. Sure.
She slowly takes the rifle and puts it down in the snowy ground and stands up with both of her hands up.
I'll put my gun, I'll holster my gun, put it, just let go, and just bring her and give her a good eye over as I'm talking next to her.
Okay.
Do I notice anything special about her? Anything different?
She's wearing street clothes. Like, she's not wearing, like, any military garb. You assume is, like, if you go AWOL and you're trying to hide, you don't want to be, like, found in, your combat gear.
All right.
She looks stressed. She looks tired.
Yeah. All right. You come with us. We'll take care of you. We'll get you help.
Okay.
So we'll pick up her rifle. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she just starts to walk with you guys and moves back around to where I guess you guys are escorting her back to the APC.
Yep.
So you...
Sim.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, Sim gets in the comms and just notifies the group that Gunny has one detained coming back to APC. Over.
Copy that. I'm just going to take the turret and just train it right on the individual that's coming with them.
Okay.
And you guys are just going to see that turret just turn straight to him.
It's a weird look. It's like this.
It gives a lot of confidence. It helps the situation.
You guys tell us who you have. That is one of the ones we're looking for.
I'm sorry, who were you talking to us?
Yeah, so Zim and Mason, are you telling us who you're bringing or just that you have someone detained?
Oh, we don't know who the hell it is.
We have Right with us.
I will meet you outside. We need to do a brief medical check before we can permit them entrance.
Absolutely.
And then gonna look over at seeing Dante is still on the gun. We'll look over at Hammer. To be like, please watch over this one and make sure that they don't try anything while I step outside to deal with the new addition.
You got it, chap.
Then we'll go pick up the med kit and go head outside.
Okay. You grab the med kit.
Let me help with I can help with the med. I have some abilities there.
Okay. Yeah, you guys meet with this individual outside, this woman. Like I said, she seems to just maybe tired and stressed. Doesn't seem to be showing any like wounds or anything.
Chaplain's gonna Chaplain's going to do a rather extensive, like, belly button to like the midsection of the chest, remembering Grease. Basically front and back in this area, just push it, test it and see if they're like pushing on that area, see if his stomach
So
hard.
just Chaplain just immediately walks up to her and starts touching her.
In order to grant you access within our vehicle, I need to do a quick medical check to ensure that everything is copacetic.
She looks you right in the face and says, I'll save you the time. I got a monster growing inside of me. It's Colonel Myers' fault.
Are we talking like a tiny baby human monster or like some sort of horrible, like destructive, evil alien monster?
The worst kind.
You're going to see the turret kind of jerk a little bit tighter.
The ones that eat their way out of your chest, killing you in the process, leaving you to be just nothing but a shell of yourself.
Now, Colonel Meyer, was that our
You guys would know that Major Hatfield was the one who sent you guys on this. Colonel Myers is higher than him.
You saying that Colonel Myers knows about this and he sent you in here on purpose to get that thing inside of you, or what? How the hell did that work? Heck, excuse me.
No, you're good. Yeah, he kind of looks, or she looks at you guys and says, I worked as a security in sub-level 3, Fort Nebraska. That's where he's got all this stuff going down. Keeps it under tight wraps. Me and the rest of us, we were what they call face-hugged.
What's that?
What's how they breed.
What happens when a tall person hugs a short person?
Oh.
Banter is my thing to de-stress the group.
That's Dante's.
Chaplain's not stressed, he's just being a smartass.
Look, they said they had this fix for us. I don't believe it.
The face hug was the fix, but they were going to fix you after the thing hugged you.
They were going to fix us afterwards.
Like remove it or something?
Yeah, they were doing a bunch of tests. They found something that they think they could remove it with. I don't believe it.
Wait, do we know who they are? Besides the military? That's a dumb question.
You probably are not sure.
Oh, who is this they?
Well, that company, that Weyland-Yutani group that seems to be working with Colonel Myers on this. Listen, I get it. I know why you're uncomfortable. I get it. At any time, this thing could just eat its way out of me. But
I'm going to
listen,
get on.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I say I'm going to get on comms, and can I use banter at this time?
Sure.
I'm going to get on comms and go, looks like we found someone worse than Bodos and in worse condition than Bodos now. I just kind of look back at Bodos, just trying to get one off on him after he made fun of me last time and I have no rebuttal.
You got it. He's sitting there in a pool of his own blood, still bleeding out from a lot of his wounds.
Yeah.
But you,
That's right,
so anybody who's within short range right now, so basically anybody can reduce their stress by 2 points with the banter.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
I'll look at Mason and look at Wright. Well, if what you're saying is accurate and it is going on within the fort, then we cannot realistically take you back there for any sort of treatment. Mason, you said you had some medical experience. With your permission, Wright, perhaps Mason and myself can attempt a field operation to remove the infestation from within you. Mason
and Chaplain, you guys would probably know that you do have some tools. You wouldn't have ever done anything like this before, so some additional equipment or some other medical supplies, or even you guys know there is a medical center here on Ariarcus that might have some supplies or tools that you guys could use to attempt this.
How far are they from here?
Let me take you to...
How long would it take us to get there?
Not too long. Let me see. I'll take you guys over to the Ariarcus map. And if you guys look up where it says District East on the right side, there is a San Rocco medical facility up there.
Okay.
Wow. Well, you guys don't exactly have credentials at that medical facility, so we'd have to either break in or ask nicely or bluff our way into getting to use, the facility, right? How are we going to do that?
Yeah, I'm a really nice guy, and but I can't ask that nicely.
Covered in blood and it was bullet wounds. Can't we just use him?
We can try.
It would depend on who's in control of that facility. If it is the insurgency, then that will create more of a problem for us.
And if that alien creature that we saw earlier with acid blood, if that thing pops out in the middle of a hospital, can you imagine the carnage?
My concern is more if it pops out in the middle of the APC with all of us within.
That would be suboptimal.
That's my thought of just sedating Wright and attempting to do it here in the field.
Your comms crackle to life, and you guys hear the sound of Major Hatfield on the other end. Charlie team, Major Hatfield here. Status on your report, please. What is your current status?
Captain looks over at the is out with Mason and Zim right now and just looks over at Mason. Mason, I understand you spoke with the Major. Do you believe he is not involved with this?
To Wright? Is that who you're asking?
No, Mason.
Mason, got it.
I have no idea. All I know is these things were on Yaforo. This is not the first time military's had these things. I have no idea what he knows. He was after traders. He never said anything about monsters.
And I can't remember. We left Reese's body in the jail, right? When Mason incinerated everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Chaplain's gonna come back onto the comms. Yes, Major. One update so far. Reese, the body of Reese was located within the detention center. He had been deceased, as were 2 individuals within the station itself. We have located 1 suspect who claims to have knowledge on the location of Wojciech. Currently in process of interrogating to obtain said information.
Oh, that's great news. Where is the current location of Wojciech?
As I have just stated, we are currently in the process of interrogating the individual who has said information.
Oh, if you
Hoping
can
to be able to update you shortly.
get that information quickly, Warrant Officer Chaplain. We need that right away. If you get the information, I want you to engage. Do you hear me, Chaplain? Engage!
Understood.
Very good.
Thank
Check
you,
in and
Major.
about. Check in later once you know more.
We will do so. Thank you, Major.
The comms kind of crackle down.
I'm assuming, was everyone able to hear that conversation, I'm hoping?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone heard that.
As you heard,
So-
we have been ordered to engage once we have the location of Wojciech. So I'm
Oh,
going to
I
look over at Mason and Wright.
I assume by your not telling him everything, not being upfront about everything, that we are going rogue.
Not at all. My intention in withholding information to this point is, as you have stated, we are not certain how in-depth this potential corruption lies. We have right here is accused Myers. If Major Hetfield is involved with it, are we certain we can trust him? We still will complete our duties and tasks as set forth, but a modicum of decorum may be required.
Did you say that like right in front of Wright? Like, cause
Yes.
Wright, can Wright hear your conversation? Okay. She kind of like leans back on the APC casually and is like, "Don't believe me. You'll believe me when this thing just goes and says hello."
Oh, we believe you. We saw that process play out once. Tell us, have you seen it happen? You know how it goes?
It's horrible.
They show you
Absolutely.
one?
I've seen it. I've
Let's
seen
get
this.
that thing out of her. Let's get it out. Let's do it.
So I have a
Wright,
question.
permission to sedate you so we can perform the operation.
I'd rather be at the hospital than here, but
All right, I have a
Hey.
quick question.
Okay, go for it.
Since I'm in the APC, would I be able to have direct comms to Major Hatfield without anyone else?
I would say sure, because it's intriguing to me.
And if I do, I'm going to get on the comms with Major, and I'm going to try and be quiet as I can
Okay.
and give him an update.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of
So-
you're in the APC like whispering.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Okay.
get on there and be like, Major, this is Dante, over.
Private. Is everything okay?
Yes, sir. Just wanted to provide an update real quick.
I just got an update from your warrant officer. Things seem to be going well. If you find Wojciech, engage.
Yes, sir. I just want to provide that we also have Wright with us as well.
You got one of the other AWOLs.
Yes, sir. Appears to have, like, there's talking about an alien inside them or something. Just want to provide an update, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, sir. We encountered one of these alien things at the Marshall station, and now apparently Wright is saying one of these things is inside them.
Oh gosh. Well, you need to get her back to Fort Nebraska right away. Do you hear me, Private?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Able to hear? Would Iona be able to hear any of this?
Let's do this. Since Iona's still in the since Iona's in the vehicle, go ahead and make an observation roll for me.
Okay. Sorry, looking for where it is. Observation.
Nope. He's being real
Okay.
quiet. Dante.
Sneaky, sneaky.
She's being real quiet, yeah.
So at this point, I'm going to hop out of the vehicle and whisper to Hammer
Okay.
what's going on and giving Hammer an update
Okay.
of what Major Hatfield said that we need to bring right back to the to Fort Nebraska.
Hammer looks at you and says, don't you think we should tell the warrant officer and the rest of our crew? I mean, that's important, isn't it?
Absolutely. I just want to make sure that I told you first.
Oh.
So that way
right.
you're aware and that you can support me.
Oh,
when we tell
absolutely. Absolutely. Holds out his fist for like a fist bump.
And then so I'm going to turn to the group and start talking to addressing everybody since I'm outside the vehicle with everybody. I'm going to say Major Hatfield directly calmed me and knew that we had right and wants right back to Fort Nebraska. I think we need to make sure that we get right back and then we can take care of them there.
You said Major Hatfield directly calmed you?
Yeah, it was in the APC. I don't know if they misclicked or what, but next thing you know, he was coming out the other side. I think he was trying to reach someone else and accidentally reached me. And after he reached me, I was talking to him, and he said that he knew we had right, and so I that we need to bring right back.
Hammer's like, yeah, I can show to butt dial, you know? It happens.
But nowadays, APC.
Yeah.
How would you know? Maybe the cameras or something on the outside.
Probably.
He wants to bring right back to Fort Nebraska.
Yep, those were the orders. At this point, I'm going to
within the APC we can utilize as a word. I want to say stasis pod, and that's not what I'm looking for. As a location to securely hold, right?
Unfortunately, there's not really any place in the APC for that kind of thing.
I say we put 2 people on either side with pistols, and if that thing comes out, we fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if that thing busts out of her...
That's a good acid splatter.
Yes, that's all. Remember what happened to me the last time we were those creatures.
Well, right. How big are these things when they come out?
I mean, they're not enormous, but it's amazing how fast they grow.
The one we saw was pretty darn big. I mean, bigger than me.
Oh,
But there's
no way
that
bigger than that.
I say they can't come out that size. They have to be smaller than that, I would imagine.
No, they're small at first. Doesn't make it any more pleasant.
Then I say if it comes to it, we grab it, throw it outside, put some shots in it, and get away as fast as possible.
If you try to grab it, it'll eat your hand off.
Or we could shoot it on its way out. Just, I guess you're riding back with your shirt pulled up. You know, you see it on its way out.
She looks at you, Zim, and is like, "Listen, you see this thing starting to come out? Shoot me first, please."
You got it. 1 in the head, 2 in the chest.
So it sounds like we have our plan. We just need to get right in there, make sure we have trained guns on, and we just make our way back to Fort Nebraska. And we can have Boltos with us in tow, and we'll have 2 things to drop off.
I feel this is not a wise course of action. We should attempt to remove the thing prior to entering the base, but If you are stating that the Major wants to release this creature within inside Fort Nebraska, I'm certain if I reach out to Colonel Myers, I can get verification on that.
And Wright also starts to chime in, and she says to all of you, she's like, they're not going to help me there.
Listen, the orders are to bring right back. I say we follow
Bring
suit.
Wright back, not to bring this creature that is within her.
Toast.
I agree.
And that's too many different officer opinions, clashing here. I'm starting to make my head hurt.
What do you want to do, chap?
Yep. Let's pull it out now.
That's gonna kill her. You know it is. You saw how big that thing ripped out of that other guy.
Exactly, that's why we are attempting to remove it now before it has a chance to do that.
Or get bigger in case she survives.
Listen, can you just take me to the medical unit? If you're going to try to help me, I appreciate it. But at least do it with the right tools.
All right.
And for that, we're still going to take her back. And we'll still take her back to Nebraska afterwards.
Yes, we will go to the medical center first.
I've got a much better chance of taking it out in a medical facility than right here on the ground.
All right, that works for me. As long as we get right back. That was the Major's orders.
Sergeant Iona, to the medical center as rapidly as possible. Dante, hammer, pistol on either side of Wright in case that thing comes out.
Hammer
You
gets
got
the
it.
pistol out. Sure thing, chap.
Looks at both of them, and as Wright requested, if it starts to come out, her first.
Copy that.
And we got Botos is with us.
Yep.
Still
Okay.
bleeding.
He's still bleeding.
Like a med kit or something.
I can imagine he's just like swimming around looking for anything just to try and
Oh.
stop and stem the flow.
Yeah.
Everything's getting real numb.
Oh no.
Use on him.
I'll do a medical roll. I'll do a medical, try to patch him up a little bit while we're driving.
Okay, cool. You using one of your medical kits?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a +2 bonus to this medical roll, but it will consume the contents of the kit.
Right.
We're the good guys. We'll just take some more from the medical center.
Yeah, exactly.
They owe us.
Well, we did have extra medical kits that we
Yeah, we
stored.
do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we did.
Yeah, you guys got stocked up.
So I'm going to turn the hammer and say odd or even for who has the gun trained on her, and the other person has it trained on her stomach.
Okay. So odd or even?
Yep. And if you guess right, then you get gun on the stomach.
All right. Hammer looks at you and says, odd.
So I put my gun trained on the stomach,
okay.
and then Hammer's ready to shoot her if need be.
Dante gets to have all the fun.
Zimas Botas. Hey, you said is your Marine that you have captured? Does it have one of these inside of it?
She told us that she had smuggled out some kind of biotechnology, but she didn't say she had something inside of her.
So you don't even know what you're getting into here. You're tracking down captured Marines, hunting us. You got even no clue. You could have a ticking time bomb back at your facility. You seen what these things can do?
When you say you might have a ticking time bomb back at your facility, you can see like His face is already a little whitewashed from all the loss of blood, but if it could get more whitewashed, it does. And he just stops altogether, like engaging with you at all, Zim, and just kind of like looks down. Looks like what you said to him definitely made him contemplate a lot of things.
All part of my plan. Time to rethink your life.
So are you guys headed your way to the medical facility then? Is that where you guys were all going through? Okay.
Yeah, I failed on my medical aid rolls.
Oh, okay. Yep, there's a failure on the medical aid. So
Does this guy look like he's about to die?
no.
Okay.
He looks like he's gonna make it, probably barely. He currently has 1 health point left. You guys almost killed him. But it seems like Mason is trying with the APC driving and stuff to kind of patch this guy up. It's rather difficult with the bumps in the road and the blizzard outside causing the APC to drift a little bit around corners and things like that. But you guys make your way...
Come on, give me a smooth ride already. Jeez.
Bye, man. She goes where she goes.
So you guys make your way up to San Rocco Medical Facility. I'm going to take you guys to a new map.
Hooray!
Now, it is going to be dark for you, I bet, because I have the dynamic lighting on this map. So I'm hoping that this will work. And I'm going to get you guys out here. So there's Chaplain. Chaplain, can you see yourself?
I can see me.
You can see your Dante coming out here. There's Dante. We got a Private Hammer coming out here. You guys are going to be kind of on the right side of the map whenever I pull you guys out here. Sergeant Iona. I've got Gunnery Sergeant Mason coming out there. And we've got Private First Class Zim.
Got it.
And I'll grab Botas. And we'll put him out there too. There's Botas. He's coming with you. And you guys also have Wright with you. Here's Wright. This one. Lance Corporal Wright. And you guys can see Chaplain is kind of approaching the entrance when you guys park the APC there of San Rocco Medical Facility. Looks like there's a couple sliding doors when you approach the entrance. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the first said sliding door there. Comes out there. And then for entering in, second sliding door will open up, leading you into what seems to be some kind of waiting room lobby area whenever you come in.
So Chaplain's just heading straight in, looking to see who's around that he can talk to.
Okay. What's crazy is when you walk in, there's like nobody here at the lobby. The computers are all on and like systems are all running and things. Like you can tell that like this place is open, but there's no one sitting like actively at the desk.
Okay. Seeing nobody at the desk, Chaplain's gonna get onto the comms. Now we have the ability to lock down the APC, right?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then Chaplain's gonna get on the horn to the group. There's no one in the main lobby area. Dante and Hammer, please bring Wright in. Mason and Zim, please bring in Botas. Sergeant Iona, please arrive, I want you to take point with me as we are just going to move and find an operating room where we can proceed.
Copy
Yeah.
that, sir.
Roger.
Yes, sir.
Chaplain, are you the only one that's currently in the office area?
I don't know if, yeah,
Okay.
his chaplain
The,
just ran in. So.
The comms of the actual, like, medical facility office start, like, crackling to life, and you can hear what sounds like a frazzled woman on the other side. Doctor! Would you come here, please, immediately? We got a flatline in Recovery 2! A flatliner in Recovery 2! I need your assistance! And then it kind of crackles back off.
Okay. Chaplin's just going to sit on that for a moment until everyone else gets in.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, while waiting for everybody to come in, can I circle around and look at the computers? Is there a map on this computer or a map anywhere that I can see in this room?
Oh,
That'll
yeah,
give me an idea of where I'm going.
Yeah, there's a map. Basically, if you follow back, there's a corridor up here. There's some restrooms up here to the north on this place here. And there is a corridor that leads back to two other sections. And one to the north is labeled Recovery. And one to the... There's two systems to the south. There is a cold storage morgue. And there is also an examination medical bay to the south of this facility.
And they said that the flatliner was in Recovery 2.
Recovery 2. Yeah, it's basically a room number in the recovery station. Yeah.
Okay.
Is Wright tied up, or is Wright just walking normal hands free?
I don't think you guys ever tied up, right?
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Did you give her her weapon back?
No.
No? Okay. Just checking.
Just checking.
Chaplin's going to do one other thing and go to the computers and see, can I access their camera feed?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can make a contact roll.
Okay. I want to see if I can see a camera on Recovery Room 2. Okay. Nope.
Unfortunately, you're, it's strange. Some of the camera systems seem to be down in this facility.
Okay. And when everyone gets in, Chaplin's gonna take Iona and take point, and actually start coming around here and gonna be heading. Well, was gonna be heading down till I turn that corner.
Oh yeah, you see down the hallway there is an individual in the hallway. Looks like somebody wearing kind of like medical scrubs. Looks like a young kid almost, probably 18, 20, something like that. And looks frazzled, like overworked, and is just exhausted. Looks down, sees you guys like starting to come down the hallway. Oh, sorry. Can I help you? What can we do for you?
Yes, we have need of one of your operating rooms immediately. We have injured I need to treat.
Oh, sure. We could get you into one of the Is everything okay? Like, what is going on?
Yes, it's a routine removal of a cyst, but we needed a safe place to do it.
Is that an emergency?
Oh, yes.
Given its location, if it is a rupture, it would be fatal.
Oh, you seem to be knowledgeable. All right, and as you guys are kind of like walking in, like you guys can hear that comm unit crackle back to life out in the lobby, and that nurse is just adamantly, Dr. Litfin, I need you in Recovery 2. Where the hell are you? Get to Recovery 2. I can't bring this person back. Comm chatters out.
Look at turn back at the other not the other 5 individuals. Dante, Hammer, Zim, and Mason, please follow this gestures at the kid.
Mhm.
Civilian to the room that they will prepare for us to take care of right surgery. Sergeant Iona, with me, we will find this recovery room too.
Copy that,
Got
sir.
you.
And then just gonna look at the kid. You lead the rest of my group to the room you have agreed to allow us to use. I will go attempt to aid your screaming person in recovery too for a few moments.
Okay. So here's what I need you guys to do with your tokens. You guys can move them basically all the way down that corridor where you see that that intern guy down here who's moving this way.
Cool.
Those of you that are going into the examination bay, I'm going to go ahead and remove this door here. As he opens that door, and you said this guy was taking them to where they needed to go?
Yep, basically sent him down with the group to lead them to the operating room, whatever sort of room he was going to let us use.
Okay. You guys can go down into that room that I just opened up to the south. So those of you that are moving that way, you can move there. And then at the top, I'm going to open this door here. And then those of you that are going up into recovery can go there. And I'm going to go ahead and open recovery 2 as well, because he's going to take you directly to recovery 2 where all this commotion is going on. Recovery 2 is actually the first recovery room on the right when you walk in that hallway. So those of you that are headed that way will go in that direction. He's going to head down here. You guys do notice when Dante, Zim, Mason, as you guys are in this hallway, you do notice, and I didn't move them, but all your buddies are with you. Where's Botas going? Is he going to the south as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's basically being carried by 2 of ours, so.
Okay, so all these guys are coming along. Hammer, Lance Corporal Wright, coming down south here. One thing you guys would notice is none of these rooms seem to be like lit up and being used. Like there are some like hospital kind of machinery lights and stuff going on, but the only one that seems to be illuminating a bright light is coming from the last one on the left, recovery room or examination room 4. And you guys can see occasionally like a shadow of something kind of like pass by in the hallway, almost as like something's casting a shadow from the light that's in the chamber. But I'm going to take Iona and Chaplain up to recovery 2. You can see inside there is an individual in the first bed that kind of looks over to you, and there is a nurse like in the back, like CPR 100%, like trying to bring an individual like back from the dead. Like it's like, you know, and this person is like, she's like freaking out because it looks like she's capable, but perhaps not as experienced, and it doesn't look like has had a break in a very long time.
This person she's trying to save, do they look like they're... are they just about to pass over, or does it look like she's just, beating a corpse at this point?
From taking a glance, it looks like I mean, you're not 100% sure, but the person, I mean, just looking at them, they look pretty rough in general, but doesn't mean that hope is all lost.
Okay, do either of them look like either of the remaining 2 people that we're looking for?
They do not.
Actually, we're only looking for 1 more now because we know so. Okay.
Yeah. You know, one is dead. You have Wright,
we have
who claims to have something in her chest that's going to pop out.
Yep.
And you know, Wojcik is with Botas's crew.
Yeah. So Chaplain's going to look over at Iona for a second and say, please watch for just a moment as I'm going to attempt to aid quickly, and then we will be heading down south. And then I'm just going to walk in right over to her, and I'm going to basically, while she's trying to do her thing, I'm just going to try to move her and get this guy kick-started.
Okay. You can make a medical aid roll. This one is going to be considered a hard medical aid roll. It's going to be a -2 modification.
So I have something called Field Surgeon that says I know how to stop a wound from bleeding or treating grave injuries. It's
Okay.
a +2 modification to medical aid when treating someone who is about to die from critical injuries. Would that be applicable here?
You know, I will allow it for this.
It sounds right.
That basically just wipes out the negatives and makes it a
Yep.
straight roll.
Makes it a straight roll. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! What are the stunts for medical aid? If you want to bring up that stunt chart, I'm not sure how many stunts there are for medical aid, but
Save life.
save life, yeah.
So we'll just go save life. Just walk over and just basically not speaking, not anything. Just walk over, sort of gently reach out, touch her shoulder, move her back a little bit.
Yeah, you go to work, and all of a sudden the electronics beside the medical bed start blipping back to life again. You hear boop, boop, as the heart begins to beat once again. They're not conscious. This individual is still unconscious, but you definitely saved their life. But upon closer inspection, you believe this person has a severe and serious drug problem, which is probably why they're here.
Chappie, that was like really impressive.
Thank you, Sergeant. Let us head down to the southern wing so we can join our compatriots and perform the surgery.
Sure.
Iona, that individual in the first bed is sweating and looks very uncomfortable.
You need something, sir?
Maybe a glass of water.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll look around for like a glass.
Okay. All right. You kind of go to. Honestly, there's like these little like cups and stuff within the room, and you get like this little. There's a little sink off to the side, and you kind of pour a little glass of water for them.
Is that okay? Like, okay, we're cool now.
You just kind of slowly. Like, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
He drinks it. He's still sweating.
Clean up your act, there, kid. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Come on, Chappie.
He's just gonna follow along, heading down, meet up with the group.
Okay. While Chappie was saving this young fellow's life, the rest of you are down here. What are you guys doing?
I would say that because we're out of the vehicle, I would have my. Let me double check.
Bazooka in the hospital.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Never leave the APC without it.
I would say I do have the RPG a little bit closer, but I do have the pistol holstered on the side, and I just kind of have my hand on it, and I'm just kind of standing in the back of the room, just keeping an eye on right.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I think Zim is like, carrying / dragging Botas, all the way in, just looking for a place to go, trying to find whatever this bay is that we're supposed to bring him to, get the area cleared, looking around for anybody that's like sneaking on us, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
vigilant.
you guys notice like the intern that brought you in here is like, it's weird. We didn't have any examinations planned.
This is an unplanned examination. We are commandeering this space to function as a field hospital under the, the regulations of the
No.
USMC.
I mean the light down there. We didn't have any rooms reserved for this. I mean,
What light are you talking about?
No one should be in here.
Is there some weird stuff? Do I see weird stuff happening?
Remember I said that there's one room down in the bottom corner that has a light on, and you can see kind of like a shadow of movement in the hallway.
Okay.
I would make sure that our
There's somebody. I'll walk down. I'll take the walk.
Okay, you take the walk down. Okay.
Yep.
You can see there is a glass. You kind of go into this area that has a door that seems to have like a panel on it on the side, blinking with a red light. You can see there's a massive glass window that you can see inside of the examination room. There is an individual laying on a bed in there, wearing basically like one of the medical, I don't know what you call them, the things that tie in the back and your butt hangs out of them all the time.
Medical gown.
Yeah, medical gown. And there's a doctor inside. When the doctor's moving about looking at a computer, and it looks like they're doing some scans or something. But Mason, you recognize the individual on the bed is the other AWOL Carvalho inside this chamber.
I'm everybody on comm. We're going to take off and we're going to nuke the whole thing from space. It's the only safe way.
And that's where we're going to end. That's where we're going to end this episode of Alien RPG, Destroyer of Worlds.